Hey guys, welcome back to Digi-AU.
Digi-AU.
This is my current sort of Tyrannomon deck list. Piercing is still, I think, one of the most broken effects in the game, so we just abuse that.
But you cannot piercing to win the match.
No, which still feels like a weird ruling to me, but we move. We move. So we'll hop onto the extra deck.
Or the extra deck is first.
So we play our one of Digimon. It's just Guillemon, but as a
Egg.
But as an egg. And then we play our whatever this goes below gets plus 2,000, which is insane. Basically, yeah, if you have piercing, gets plus 2,000, and you just get level 5s and even level 4s up to ridiculous DPs. So moving on to our rookies, we play a ridiculous amount of rookies. It's not Rookie Rush, but it's damn close. So we run 4 starter deck Agumon. It's just 1,000, you know? You can't really beat 1,000.
It just buffs.
Yeah.
Everything gets buffed, everything gets big.
We play Guillemon, plus 1,000. It's just Digimon, but level 3, so it has the same effect. If you get to something that doesn't have piercing, it's just this, but you have to use 2. 3 Monodrons. So basically, I'm only ever really... The reason this is in the deck is because it's a 2 cost, and so you can just chuck it on the field, not really care if it dies, and then start, like, you chip away at the security before the end of the game, really. It brings along the end of the game really quick, and it's the same reason you run this Beamon. It's the exact same card, essentially. Then you run 2 of the new Beamons. I'm not entirely sure why I don't run 4 of these.
Yeah.
It seems pretty good. And then
Declaration dies, get memory.
Yeah, and then 1 promo Beamon, because it's all I could find. You would play 4 of this. It's just better because it's then piercing, security check, and draw 1. It's nuts.
Yeah.
And those are all, I believe it's 17. I think.
It's a lot of rookies.
It's a lot. And then, why am I level 5s here? Moving on to our level 4s, we run 3 of the jamming red Tyrannomon. So a common play is just have this down, and then you have the Agumon below that, and then this on top of that becomes a 7k piercing jammer.
Okay.
Which is nuts. But you usually want to protect it, which is why you run 4 Quadramon. It's just the sort of best generic blocker for red right now. And you know, you're swinging with big stuff, so you're always happy for this to die if a Tyrannomon lives.
Okay.
And you just run 4 of them because you want to see it. Like, often you'll just... unless you're against blue, just play this from hand. Like, you don't really want to waste an evolution on this. And this deck doesn't really care about having... your opponent having too much mana. Plus...
Oh, the cat joined us.
Hello. On the floor. And at our locals, at the moment, we have... Stop. At our locals at the moment, we have, like, everyone is playing their colors variant of, like, at the start of your turn, go to 3.
Yeah.
So giving them, like, 4 or 5 doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Then we run 4 Dark Tyrannomon. Basically, if you draw this and, you know, a level 3 in your opening hand, they're starting with 1. And if you have the same combo as I explained with Tyrannomon, with what's underneath it, then it's a 9k level 4.
That's pretty beefy.
Which is really beefy. Not much else. And it's 1 cost. If you already have Tiger down, it's 9k Piercer level 4 that cost 0 to play.
Yeah.
Which is insane. Moving on to the level 5s, we run 3 Metal Greymon, also a weird ruling. is that if you just pass and it's on your side of the field, like if the memory gauge is still in your side, they will go to 3 mana and then they'll gain the 3 memory back.
Ah, okay.
Which is also really dumb, but this comes up a little bit. It's only at 2 because it's the only thing that doesn't have piercing, it doesn't have jamming, it doesn't really have any effect besides, like, if you're going for a big play, you'll just do this to get to the amount of memory needed.
Yeah.
And then they don't gain the 3 back because they're already at 10.
Yeah.
A lot of the times you can just start off the game. If you brick, you just start off the game by just hard playing this because it's only 6 cost and you're getting 3 mana per turn, really.
Yeah.
So if you play it right, it's 6 cost. Every turn you're gaining 3 extra mana to play with. And if you put them to 1, it puts them to like 4 instead of 3, which they were going to go to anyway.
Yeah.
So it pays itself off really quickly. So you'll probably win if you start off with that. And then 4 Metal Tyrannomon, which is just really insane. You get this up to, like 13k piercer. You don't even have to really protect it, to be honest. It's gonna beat over almost anything that gets security, unless you're against like yellow and it's super late game.
And there's 4 of the buffers down.
Yeah, and even then, if you're hitting low level rookies, it's still gonna survive, and not much else does that. Like unless not much other sort of vanilla level 5s get there.
Yeah.
Onto our big boys. You're never evolving past this. Once you get to level 4, start attacking.
Yeah.
This is just for subsequent turns. So you're never evolving into 6, but we do run 6s. We run 2 Volcanodramon. This, as Rookie Rush becomes a thing, this will probably go to more and more copies. But
board wipe.
It's just a really good board wipe, and it has security. It checks another security, so it's really good. Like I said, you're never evolving into this, but if you can get to a way where you gain the 3 off of Metal Greymon, and then you play like a rookie or something for next turn, you get down to 11, then you play this, they're never going to gain this back, and you're wiping the board.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. We also play 1 Puppetmon and 1 Magnadramon. This is so cheeky. If you can't afford an Omnimon in their deck, just put this in. Or this.
Okay.
It's actually... This package is nuts. Just play for 11, extend the game at least another turn.
Yeah.
And it's a 10k beater. And this is often the exact same thing, just in a different way. You'll attack, you'll bait out a blocker, then you'll play this, put something of theirs into... suspend one of their Digimon, and then nothing's going to unsuspend. They're not going to attack. And then you just attack next turn because their blockers are still going to be unsuspended.
Yeah.
This card sucks against black, though.
Osmond's coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, he's staying off camera this time.
For now. We also run 4 Gaia Force into the option cards. 4 Gaia Force because it's probably the best security in the game. And then it's also just... You can also just play it. Like, it's red.
Yeah.
You know? You This is half the reason to play red.
It's a very powerful card.
The amount of times I've beaten Andy by just, like, they make big... He makes, like, a big thing that checks, like, 4 security, and this is the first security. I'm just like, no, it checks 0 security now. Hosmer is very loud. We run 3 Flower Cannon. I wish it was 3 of this one, but it's 1 and 2. But it gets the job done. And then to finish this out, we run 4 Tiger.
Tiger? Nice.
Tiger?
I don't know. I didn't watch the later seasons of Digimon. I'm a early seasons boy.
But this is just what it gives you piercing. It gives all your Tyrannomons piercing, and if you evolve into a Tyrannomon, you can suspend it. You can suspend multiple as long as they're in the play area, and reduce the cost by however many you suspend. So
because it's green, and green does that.
Yeah. So that's the deck. It's really good. I really enjoy playing it. Currently, it's like me and Tom for sort of like it became like a 50-50 between Tom and I on who's gonna do the best at locals. but Ben hasn't been at the locals yet, so
Yeah.
Ben could probably beat us both.
I have not shown up, but Tom's playing the green deck that's going to be banned very quickly.
Yeah, so I probably can't beat that, but
It's just done. There's a reason why it's banned already.
yeah.
But
But yeah, if you've enjoyed, subscribe, leave a like, tell us what do you Hosmer has been
the
so
cat has decided to
destructive.
just sit there.
Yeah, let us know what you're gonna play this format. Yeah.
Are you going to bother playing green?
Yeah. Is there? Do you have enough playtime in it to get any value out of actually building green?
Do you have enough trust in your friends to still like you afterwards?
I don't. Tom must.
But, yeah, awesome. Thank you for the
Yeah.
profile. Make
No,
sure
of course.
to subscribe down below to DIGI-AU.
Yeah, Digi-AU. We're gonna add Digi every video.
Every
Yeah.
video. Have a good one, guys.
Catch up.